Am I showing my bias? Ugh. Let me get rid of these guys. I think I showed my bias with my Stars jersey. Oh, goodness gracious. I am pro Stars in this. I don't even know this. So I prefer the Stars. This is weird. I'm not doing this anymore. Anyways, here we are doing the review for the predictions for the Dallas Stars versus the Vegas Golden Knights. This is going to be a great matchup. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be... Honestly, this is something that you want to see in the second round, because you want two teams like this are going to just fighting out clearly, according like this view right here. But again, I don't think we're gonna get that. So, but let's jump right into the numbers and kind of pick why I'm picking the Dallas Stars. Actually, you know what? I'll go about the Stars next. We'll do the Vegas Golden Knights. The Vegas Golden Knights are my wife's third favorite team. We love going to Vegas. It's a ton of fun. But let's go over some of the stats they have for them. So we have Jonathan Marchessault putting up 69 points in 82 games. The Conn Smythe winner, MVP of the playoffs last year when they won the Stanley Cup. So the Stars are versing the former Stanley Cup winners in the Vegas Golden Knights. We have Marchessault putting up 69 points. Eichel putting up over a point per game, 68 points in 82 games. William Karlsson putting up 60 and 70. Mark Stone injured, with some quotes, but he was injured last race playing, but will be back for game one. Tomorrow, 53 points in 66 games. You know, Chandler Stevenson's playing well. Barbich is playing well. This is basically the same team that they had last year, except they acquired Noah Hannafin, Anthony Mantha, and Tomas Hertl. Get out of here. That is so annoying. Good for them, by the way, but it is so annoying. So, I mean, I'm impressed, honestly, the fact that they were able to do that. They just make I'm annoyed and I'm mad because I wish every team did this. I wish every team went out, and who knew that Hertl was available like that, right? And they traded 2 firsts out for him, and they got back 2 third-round picks and Tomas Hertl. Like, they still got picks back, too. So, again, I think that was a great trade. I think they also traded, like, a first-round. They traded a first-round pick, and then I think a first-round drafted guy. I think it was what it was. Basically 2 first-round picks. So, it's still impressive. I just love that they did this. I just love it. So, but overall, not a crazy amount of points. A lot of team play, right? Nick Waugh, Shea Theodore, Petrangelo putting some up points. But overall, it's a lot, not a ton of points. They did sneak into the 4th spot in the Pacific Division, the wild card position, with 45 wins, 29 losses, and 8 ties. I mean, goaltending's kind of been the iffy part here. You have Logan Thompson and Aiden Hill, and I think Logan Thompson taking over the bulk majority. But Aiden Hill had some injuries earlier in the season. But what you're seeing is that Logan Thompson did play better with a .908. Played more, and they had very similar stats. Only both around 2.7, both around .908. So you're seeing similar production, but I think because of this similar production and because Logan Thompson was not worn out, used a little bit more, I think they're going to go with Aiden Hill because national score, by the way. Because he won the Stanley Cup last year. So he has that Stanley Cup pedigree. And I think you start with Aiden Hill. I believe that's the right choice in this case. We'll see what they do tomorrow when they play. But I think those are 2 good options you have. Logan Thompson did get hurt last year in the playoffs, I believe. So it's an option, right? You have 2 good goaltenders that you can work with, which is not with the same thing that the Dallas Stars have. If we go to the Dallas Stars, let's finish the lineup for the Vegas Golden Knights, showing their pairings and their lines. Barbashev, Eichel, Marchessault, phenomenal. Chandler Stevenson up with Hertl and Mark Stone, stupid good. Your 2 great centers. William Karlsson, Brett Howden, and Anthony Mantha. Anthony Mantha probably should be playing that 3rd-line role. Give him a little bit more less tough competition to play against so that he can score. Cotter, Waugh, and Kolesar. Underrated in my opinion. Then you have Noah Hannafin with Petrangelo. Get out of here. That's annoying. I don't know if he'll be ready for game 1, but that would be stupid. McNabb and Theodore, phenomenal. Haig and Martinez, great defense core. Again, I think what you're going to see is there's not a ton of scoring is the issue. With the Vegas Golden Knights, you're going to rely on hopefully your goaltending being good enough, and then you can be able to put in 3 goals on. It's you're not getting a ton of scoring from the skaters, and you have a great goaltender like Andre, who did have his struggles earlier in the season. Kind of seems like he's got it figured out now to this point. But that is the big hang-up, and was the big hang-up last year for the Dallas Stars, was Jake Ottinger's performance. So moving over to the Dallas Stars, going to their goaltending, you have Jake Ottinger and Scott Wedgwood, Scott Wedgwood has been a good backup overall, not as good this year with a .899 and a 2.85 goals against. So goals against are good, but just not making enough saves to get above that 900. Mind you, goal save percentages in the league are on average about .903, I think right now, .904, they're somewhere around there. So you're seeing Ottinger slightly above average in a 2.72 goals against per game, or goals against average. And you're definitely not going to be playing Matt Murray, who had a shutout, phenomenal numbers. Look at this, 100% save percentage, 0 goals against, but he's a rookie goalie. You don't want to expose him that early. So, but it's good that he was able to get into a game. But if you go over to the Dallas Stars, similarly to the Vegas Golden Knights, they don't have a ton of scoring throughout the lineup. Well, they have more scoring throughout the lineup, but not a guy who's just putting up 100 points. But they are first in the division, 52 wins, 21 losses, 9 ties, first in the Central. But Robertson not putting up the same amount of points that he usually does. We usually expect a point per game. He's close, 80 points in 82 games, and you expect him to score 40 goals, only 29, but definitely put up a lot more assists. And you're kind of seeing the more production throughout the lineup, which I kind of like, because you have lines like or teams like Colorado, in my opinion, have great top 2 lines, but they don't have a great 4 lines, right? And so that, to me, that's the bigger difference right now, is that Dallas has a little bit more dynamicism throughout their lineup. You can see 29 goals, 27 goals. Rope Hintz is 30. 32 for Wyatt Johnson, leading the team. Not rookie last year, but still a young player, Wyatt Johnson, coming in, playing that center role on the third line. Duchesne, great pickup, $3 million. And hopefully they end up playing Nashville next series, huh? I just made a video that the Vancouver Canucks are going to be the Nashville Predators, but how funny would that be? Then you have Jamie Benn put up 21 goals, Marchand putting up 22, Sagan put up 25, Harley on the defense putting up 15, even Lindell is putting up 5 on the defense. So, you have a lot of goals throughout the lineup, which is going to be huge. Heiskanen, nine's a little lower for Heiskanen. I would expect him to at least get double digits, but he was close there. Probably would have gotten there if he had played the full season, except for his injury. So to me, I like that they're getting a lot more scoring throughout the lineup. I think it's going to work out really well for them. Again, the high 50 points, and almost every point, like a good chunk of these players are over half point per game players. And if you're looking at the lineups here for the Dallas Stars, scooting over here, they picked up also some really great players at the deadline too. Your top line of Joe Pavelski is unaging, man. He just, honestly, I'm geeked because I'm a San Jose fan as well. My teams go Red Wings, San Jose, Dallas Stars. That's why it's the Dallas Stars jersey. Hey, Robertson. And so you have Robertson playing on the top line with Hintz. Pavelski, I'm just so excited that the former captain of the San Jose Sharks is also going to be in the playoffs with Dallas Stars. Similar that he has been the last couple of years. You have Mason Marchand, Duchesne, Sagan, looking phenomenal. Sagan getting a bounce back, really showing that he's not worth $9 million this year, but he's definitely starting to produce more unlike previous years. Jamie Benn, that veteran presence with Wyatt Johnson, Logan Stankoven. If we go to his numbers, it's stupid. He's only played 24 games, 14 points, got 6 goals in there, phenomenal. Then you have defensive stalwarts, Chris Tanev as well. Over him. Your fourth line's fine, but you have Thomas Harley, Heiskanen. You're Heiskanen, you're more offensive and defensively responsive as well. Harley's a little more defensively responsible. You have Lindell and Tanev, a good shutdown line there. Suter, of course, veteran presence with Nils Lundqvist. Again, you're not really looking for production on the defensive line unless you're going to get from Heiskanen and Harley. But overall, these 2 shutdown pairs is going to be huge. Again, Ottinger is the bigger one that I'm curious on whether if he's going to be able to stand on his head, because we saw that 2 years ago against Calgary. Last year he did all right, but he wasn't a world beater like we've seen before. So hopefully we can see his numbers bounce back and look a lot better. We'll see if he can do it. That's going to be the biggest caveat, but I think it's going to be a tough wham bam thank you ma'am series game going to game 7 but I have the Dallas Stars taking it in 7. So let me know what your thoughts are. Put your favorite emoji down below me. It helps out small creators like me. Right now, my favorites are the poop swirl and the chicken. I think the chicken is hilarious. I don't know why someone put a chicken. It was very funny to me still. So anyways, hit like, subscribe, and let me know what your thoughts are. I have done a video for almost all. I'm about to do Oilers and Kings soon, but I've done every other team. If you want to check those out, I appreciate it. I also did my full bracket as well if you want to check out that video. It'll be one of these 2 videos that I'm showing right below me. So anyways, hit like, subscribe, love you, and I'll catch you next one.